Hey folks, I'm holding a dodo bird in my hand today. It's a starter of the Epic Battles trading card game by Score from 2005, and this is the Street Fighter deck, obviously. Interesting thing about this deck was actually originally only marketed and sold, if you recognize that, at Blockbuster, which is a surefire way to have your company go bankrupt and never sell another card ever again. So this was what could have been, I think, a really great trading card game, and it's a concept that Universal Fighting Systems kind of taken and run with it, and that game's still in production, so I think that they're doing something right with even with the limited fan base of this stuff. But this is an unopened starter. I have actually quite a few of these. I bought them because I'm a big Street Fighter fan. There's also Mortal Kombat ones that I have as well. I'm going to open the Street Fighter one today. Just kind of show you what the game's about. Now, it's kind of based on the Dragon Ball Z system by Score. It fixes some things that Dragon Ball Z got wrong, I think. Interesting thing about this, it says that there's going to be, let's see, the personality card of in here is Ryu, Ibuki, Alex. That's my cell phone. Whoopsie. Let's see, Ibuki, Dudley, or Sean. And it has 46 common cards and 5 rare cards. It's a 51 card deck, even though the decks are technically 60 cards. Comes with a demo poster, playmat, / with a checklist. Interesting thing I saw when I was trying to find the year that this was made, on the back here it says, keep this address for your records. Because, you know, I'm going to need that. So I'm going to open this. Yeah. Not easy to open, I guess that's a good thing, right? There's a little sticker there. Son of a bitch. I'm just gonna rip it, because you know, it was a 9-year-old game, it's cool. These are pretty cheap, you can get these online. So, in classic Score fashion, and actually Pokemon does this too, a little playmat and rules. Little checklist. It's kind of cool. We got all the little zones. Kind of neat. Actually, it probably wouldn't look too bad if it were laminated, but overall, obviously, it's only going to be used a couple times till you discard it. So, but it's still nice to have. The motif on this looks more Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter, if you ask me. It should be like orange and yellow, but let's see what we got here. Cards. And then here's the actual rule book, I think, yeah. And it has every card in here too on the poster. I've already opened these, so it's not much of a surprise for me. Hey, look at that. What the fuck happened there? Oh, I know what that is. I strangled a prostitute. Let's see. She fought back. Let's see. There we go. Actually, that's a good chunk of the cards. I don't think that's every one of them. I think maybe this is all in round 1, which is stuff you can get in starters, I think? No. Doesn't make sense because there's more character cards in this, so. Huh. Ah, it's a mystery. And then, here's the rules page. So, and it explains everything pretty good. I've already read through this. Even in this rules thing, this is for round 1 cards. It has stuff for round 2, which explains, you know, a little bit more about the game and the full rules of the game. There's no side deck in the initial launch of this. I'm gonna throw that aside. Let's get to the good part. We're all gonna be excited to see what 5 rares I get. I have a ton of these already, but low blocks, which are only usable for blocking low attacks. Kind of makes sense. What's different about Dragon Ball Z is that there was just general physical and energy attacks. The way you'd block them is with physical or energy cards, but there became so many cards that stop either or that they had to kind of refresh the rules by saying, well, this is a focused physical attack, it can only be stopped by something that stops a physical, and same thing with energy, focused energy attacks could only stop, you know, be stopped by energy cards. Anyways, so this one's cool because it kind of combos off a whole deck idea. It says low block, and then the rules text on here, I don't know if you can read it, but the rules text actually says that that your next throw this turn can be at -1 energy, which is neat. You got 3 of these, so if you buy any number of starters, you're going to get more than enough of these low blocks. Here's more low blocks. This one actually works with, it says if it blocks a weapon, you get +2 chip for this turn, which is cool. And you get 4 of that. It's insane. So all you'll ever need right in this one thing. Kind of makes that card somewhat worthless if you got it in a pack. High block. No real ability, doesn't cost any energy. Right down here's your energy costs. 4 of those as well. And a high block. This one's called Duck. I don't see a duck anywhere on this. That's ridiculous. Jesus. It's ridiculous. And just your standard low attack. Punch. Sunken Elbow. Has a cool picture of Akuma on there. You get 4 of those. So we'll make a separate pile for attacks. Okay, and then we got Backstab. Chun-Li being a scandalous woman right there. She's backstabbing. And Neckbreaker. I mean, that's the way to die right there. Look at that. And 4 of them. Most guys I know would give their left nut to have that happen once. You got 4 right here. And let's see. Inside Jab. I guess it's a good Dudley picture too with Sean. Just does a meager 2 damage. 0 energy cost, which is always good. Ooh, and this is like made for comboing, so if you've got a heavy punch deck, you know, something Dudley would want, high attack to punch. And then it combos with a kick, which doesn't make sense, because Dudley is all about kicking, you know. And this one says Sean Tackle. I wonder if Sean is the only person that can use this. I bet Sean, actually, is the personality that we got in here since we got some Sean cards. So we got 3 Sean cards. And are these rares? Yeah, they're rares. This is R right there. So there's 3 of our rares. Now, I don't know if you can play with... Yeah, you can play with 4 of a card, so... The funny thing about this is you're getting 3 of the same exact rare for the same personality in this starter. This herein lies part of the problem with the game. That you have no reason to buy packs to get your Sean cards again. All you have to do is get 2 starters. I don't know what other Sean cards come in the pack, but that's, you know, that's a big deal. Let's see here, we got a Palm Thrust. It's another common. You get 3 of them. Some low attacks. Just 2 more commons. I don't think there's such thing as rares in this. Oh, here's some rares. Sean's Hyper Tornado. I bet this is a Sean deck. 20 damage, 4 energy. Discards all your rivals' energy. If it hits, Sean, you're the man. There's no doubt. Head Crunch. That's what you get when you get the leg thing here with Cammy. That's not good. Crow Kick. That's very much a Cammy thing. Some event cards. We be thuggin'. It's a cool picture. And da-da-da, Sean. He's a Harlem Globetrotter. Look at him. Sweet Georgia Brown. Is that racist? I don't think so. I love the Harlem Globetrotters and basketball. I don't even know if he's actually black, but he looks awesome. So, there's that. That was fun. Let me watch another video. I'm going to have Mortal Kombat next. Let's see who we get.